website at realcountry1430.com.
The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From Durand High School tonight, boys high school basketball as the Durand Panthers take on the Elmwood-Plum City Wolves in a Dunn St. Croix matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health of Durand. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. For the Panthers, they are 6-4 in the Dunn St. Croix after their 70-46 win over Glenwood City. Meanwhile, Elmwood-Plum City, they are 5-6 in the Dunn St. Croix. Their last game, a non-conference loss to Eau Claire Emmanuel, 68-49. For the Panthers, Gunnar Hilbert, leading scorer and leading rebounder. And for the Wolves, leading scorer is Luke Webb. He's also their leading rebounder as well. Webb averaging 15 points a game and 9 rebounds per game. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetzky about the win over Glenwood City. About tonight's game against Elmwood-Plum City, kind of a weird situation due to the COVID-19. We kind of start the week with the Wolves, and then we end the week with the Wolves on Saturday. We'll talk with Coach Radetzky about that as well. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we've got some games going on around the area in our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. We'll tell you who's playing where. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Every morning, our eyelids open up. Our muscles lift us out of bed. Our neurons fire up the daily routine, and our feet move us forward as our body performs miracle after miracle to keep us going. And the greater miracle is how we keep each other going. Our collective courage is what keeps us strong. That's why Advent Health Durand cares for the whole you, so you can keep taking care of each other. Learn about what makes you incredible at humansareincredible.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand-Plum City Elmwood boys basketball game, let's run down games going on around the area on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Along with the Durand Plum City Elmwood game in the Dunn St. Croix, Glenwood City is at Mondovi tonight. Boyceville hosting Elk Mound. Colfax at Spring Valley. Darylin Conference basketball, Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran will be at Alma Center Lincoln. Gilmanton, they're hosting Independence. And in the Middle Border Conference tonight, Prescott, they're hosting Osceola. WYAA also released their brackets for the boys basketball tournament. And the boys start regional play on February 16th. And like the girls, the Durand Panthers will be playing Gale Ectric Trempealeau. And so the boys will be playing GET. That'll be on February 16th here in Durand. That game's scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. The winner of that game will travel to Prescott. Meanwhile, Arcadia, they are hosting Mondovi in boys playoff basketball on the 16th. Winner of that game, they get to go to La Crosse Aquinas. And meanwhile, Elk Mound, they are hosting Osseo Fairchild. Again, those games to be scheduled on February 16th at 7 o'clock. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetzky about the game against Glenwood City and tonight's game against Plum City Elmwood. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
When there's an emergency, there's no safer place to be than our ER. If you're injured or having symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, or severe stomach discomfort, seek emergency care immediately. At Advent Health, we're taking extra precautions to continuously sanitize our facilities, isolate COVID patients, and keep you safe. We've never been more ready. To find a location closest to you, visit adventhealther.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand Elmwood-Plum City boys basketball game. And joining us right now, Durand head coach Justin Radetzky. Coach, well, let's first talk about Glenwood City, a nice way to bounce back after two very tough losses.
Yeah, we had Boyceville in there just before that, so we kind of had a back-to-back with Boyceville and Glenwood City. But our boys came up there, and they were ready to play. I thought they did a really good job right from the get-go. Our pressure really got to Glenwood. We were able to get in the full-court pressure going. They did cut it an early lead we had. They kind of made a run, and it was about 11-17. And then after that, we really took control of the game and found ourselves up, 40-20 at halftime. And then kind of more of the same in the second half, just kind of kept the pressure there. And guys did a good job just closing out the game.
Plus, then you also got a chance then with the bigger lead, you got a chance to put in some of the reserves, too, to give them some valuable experience as we head into the playoffs.
Yep, we definitely did, and we got to work on a few things, too. Changed up our defenses constantly and worked on a few sets and stuff as well, so it gave us some good reps, game reps for those guys. We haven't had a lot of practice time, so it is nice where we can take that time in a game to really work on some of that stuff.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky this evening. Well, okay, we're taking on Elmwood-Plum City. Kind of weird. This is the first time we've seen them this year, and we start the week with the Wolves. We end the week with the Wolves, which, again, is COVID-19. But what does the film show you on the Wolves over this last year?
Yeah, it is a unique situation where how we play them, but a lot of teams I've seen are falling into that. I think Prescott's going back-to-back with Baldwin Woodville this week, too, so you kind of see some of those this year. Their web kid for EPC is really a nice player. 6'5", can shoot outside, inside, does a nice job for them. They'll pressure you man-to-man. They'll play a little full court press on you here and there. But they're a nice ball club. They kind of took one on the chin on Saturday to Emmanuel, who's a decent team. So I'm kind of worried about that. Sometimes you take a bad loss and you come back just mad. You want to get that next one, get that one out of your system. So I told our guys they better be ready because they're going to come out a little angry about their last game.
Sometimes, though, if you come out too angry, that's when you start taking shots you shouldn't be doing, or you're too aggressive defensively and all of a sudden foul trouble. So that's something that obviously for them that they're going to have to watch.
Well, yeah, and for us, it's let's get on them early, and after that last loss, maybe that puts the Dauber down, and they're kind of upset about that, and it can kind of get the momentum swinging our way early, and hopefully, with our pressure, it leads to that.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. As we get closer to the playoffs here for next week, are you going to work on anything special this week, or are you just going to try and finish out the regular season and keep working on what you've been working on?
Well, we're going to work on everything, but, I do want to see us play a little more man-to-man here and there. Just knowing some teams we might play down the road, we'll probably have to play a little bit more of it. But we'll definitely mix it up just to see how they adjust and what kind of things that they do to how we're defending. But otherwise, for us, it's just reacting to what they're doing and try to change up what we need to do to be successful in the game and make those reads and just keep trying to build. We got 1 week here to get ready for playoffs, so it's just let's keep building throughout the week and see where we're at come next Tuesday.
I know talking with Durand girls head coach Lowenhagen, he was kind of disappointed that we ended up getting bumped up a division in this COVID-19 basketball season for the playoffs. You're also playing K-Electric Trempealeau here at Durand, which again is just kind of weird, but your thoughts on how they had to do this?
It is kind of funny. The boys and girls bracket for our little 6-team sectionals or regionals are exactly the same, so it's kind of funny how that all played out. But we're going to play who we got to play, and we could look for us. I mean, you could look down, and there was Melmin and Onalaska Luther in that regional we had before. Very good teams. Now we sit there, and we do have Aquinas and Prescott ahead of us, and it's, I'm not as concerned about it. I just wasted a lot of time scouting those teams early on in the year. I had about 10, 15 hours in scouting Melmin and Luther and all those teams, so I kind of wasted that. But no, it'll be fun. I really like those matchups. I like going against those teams, so it'll be a fun time.
Because you guessed wrong, unfortunately, and that's just how it worked. I mean, are you trying to get some updated information on K-Electric Trempealeau?
Yep, and they actually, I think, are on a quarantine right now, so I think they're only going to have one game at the very end of this week before they play us. So, to try and wait and get a little bit of film on them, it was kind of tough. But there's a couple films out there I've been able to watch, and I did when I was kind of scouting a couple other teams earlier this year, and they actually played them earlier, so I kind of had some notes on them anyway from early on. But Yeah, right now they're on quarantine, so I don't have a lot of earlier, most recent film on them. So we'll see how that plays out for them.
All right, well, Coach, again, we appreciate you joining us. So we'll try and talk to you after the game.
Hey, thank you, and thanks for all the coverage you do during the year. We really appreciate it. You do a great job, and thanks a lot.
Oh, our pleasure, and really a lot of it, Coach. Thank all of our sponsors. Without them, I'm just kind of like the mist. I just disappear.
All right, well, thank you.
That is Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. On the way, we have starting lineups and tip-off as we have Durand and Elmwood-Plum City boys basketball. That's coming up next here on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. Yes. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
And welcome Durand High School as we're just moments away from tonight's Durand Elmwood-Plum City boys basketball game. A special welcome to the men and women serving in the military listening to our broadcast via our streaming audio service at realcountry1430.com. We'd like to say thank you for your service, and we hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. Our streaming audio service is brought to you by Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi. Visit their website at primerealtymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. And also Adams Super Service of Durand. Adams Super Service, they are your Napa Cold Car Care Center, downtown Durand. Throughout the night, we'll be thanking all of our other high school sports sponsors as well. We can't stress this enough. Please thank all of our sponsors. Without the support of our sponsors, we don't have these broadcasts. So please thank our sponsors as well, and we'll be talking about them throughout the night, including Martin Transport of Mondovi. Martin Transport, they're celebrating their 75th anniversary this year. Visit martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Also, the Goodrich Funeral Home serving the Durand area and featuring monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. And Countryside Co-op, your certified Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster distributor, is Countryside Co-op. And so we are just moments away from our start of tonight's game. And we'll also, but first, have our national anthem.
We now ask that you please stand, if able, and remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart as we honor our men and women of service and our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
And our national anthem this evening, as we are just moments away from tonight's Durand and Elmwood-Plum City boys basketball matchup. Let's run down our starting lineups for tonight's for the Plum City Wolves. The Elmwood-Plum City Wolves. Coming out will be junior number 10, Dane Whipple. Number 15, senior Basil Gillis. Number 21, senior Lucas Gansluckner. Number 22, junior Lucas Webb. And number 24, senior Tyler Bauer. The Wolves 5 and 6 in the Dunn St. Croix. For the Durand Panthers, 6 and 4 in the Dunn St. Croix. Coming out will be senior number 2, Dawson Kurth. Junior number 3, Simon Bauer. Number 22, senior Joseph Biesterveld. Number 23, junior Gunnar Hurlbert. And number 24, senior Caden Berger. The Wolves in their black uniforms with their white numerals, and the Panthers white uniforms with the purple numerals. The Wolves will be going left to right to start it off, and the Panthers are right to, the Wolves left to right, the Panthers right to left. All right, so we are ready to go to get this first half underway. And to inbound it now for the Wolves will be Gansluckner will inbound it, and he'll be inbounding it to Whipple. And we are underway here in Durand. And across the timeline come the Wolves. Onto the wing now to Gansluckner, and now he'll pass it back to Bauer on the other wing. Back to Gansluckner, top of the key, over to Whipple. Whipple right wing now down to the right corner to Bauer. They'll kick it back out now over to Webb. Webb back to Bauer. Pass inside now to Gillis. Gillis puts up the shot in front of Hurlbert, up and in. First points of the night. Simon Bauer now will bring it up court for the Panthers. Across the timeline comes Bauer. Bauer's going to try and drive inside. Puts up the shot, up and in. Simon Bauer just said, I'll take it all the way myself. And full court Panther press now. Gansluckner now will start to bring it up court. Gets it across the timeline now. Over to Whipple. Whipple back to Gansluckner. Over to Bauer now. Bauer to Webb. Webb has to kick it back out onto the left wing. Now he's trapped and kicks it back out now to the top of the key. Around the horn they go over to Whipple. Whipple now on the right wing. Goes right, then left, then has to pass it back to Bauer into the right corner. Bauer comes out to the right wing. Pass now over to Whipple. Whipple top of the key. Back over to Bauer. Bauer on the right wing. Back out to Gansluckner. Fakes the three. Pass now inside. They kick it back out. Tried to do the high-low. That didn't work. And now it's Bauer. Bauer top of the key now hands it off to Webb. Webb tries to drive in from the left wing. Wide open though is Bauer. Bauer on the 10-foot shot. Shot no good. It goes off of Hurlbert. And so it will stay Wolves ball. Tied at 2, 16:25 remaining in the half. And inbounding it now, inbounded to Webb. Webb into the lane, puts up the shot, blocked by Biesterveld. Over to Simon Bauer with the loose ball, back to Biesterveld. Biesterveld lays it up and in. Well, he starts the play with the block, he ends the play with the basket. So then inbounded now to Bauer. Bauer back to Gansluckner, back to Bauer. Bauer now, trap. Here comes the trap again. Sluckner gets it across the timeline. Quickly back to Webb. Webb drives inside, up and in. Lucas Webb just took it from half court. Quick play back the other way to Biesterveld. High off the glass, it's good! Oh, Biesterveld gets behind everybody. And the foul is going to be on Gansluckner, his first team foul going to the complete the three-point play is Biesterveld. Free throw on the way is good. So 7-4 now, Panthers. Inbounded now to Gansluckner, and he'll give it back to Webb. Webb nearly intercepted the loose ball, but Bauer comes up to it, gets it over to Whipple. Whipple now across the timeline. Onto the right wing. To the top of the key now is Bauer. Tries to drive inside, can't do it. Kicks it back out to the top of the key. Now onto the left wing. Now over to Webb. Webb drives inside, kicks it back to Gansluckner on the right wing. Gets into the lane. Bounce pass inside to Gillis. Gillis loses the ball as Hurlbert steals it. Over to Bauer. Bauer quickly back the other way. Over to Berger. Berger, three ball for the birthday boy. Shot no good. And rebounded by Biesterveld. And up and in. Yeah, Caden Berger, happy birthday to him today. Celebrating birthday number 18 from what I've been told. So now a pass intercepted by Biesterveld. Back to Bauer. Bauer to Hurlbert. Hurlbert left wing into the Berger. Now Berger into the lane. Bounce pass stolen. Back the other way is Whipple. Whipple splits two defenders. Has it blocked. Loose ball coming up with it as the Wolves. Blocked again by Biesterveld. That was Gillis' shot blocked. Back to Berger. Berger over to Hurlburt. He can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. 9-4 Panthers lead. 14:45 remaining here in the first half. Inbounded to Whipple. Full court Panther press. Pass intercepted, or nearly intercepted by Biesterveld, but Whipple comes back up with it. Quickly back the other way now. All the way down to Bauer on the right wing. Into the right corner now is Gillis. Trying to run the right baseline. Can't do it. Has to kick it back out now to Gansluckner on the right wing. Over to Bauer now. Bauer on the right wing. Stays on the outside over to Webb. Webb, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline now. Bauer at center. Works off the screen from Berger. Kicks it over to Kurth. Kurth now on the right wing. 15-footer shot good. Drano for Dawson Kurth. 11-4 now Panthers. And pass back the other way now to Bauer. Bauer has the ball knocked out of his hand by Dawson Kurth. All right, now that Panther defense causing all kinds of troubles for the Wolves. Coming in for the Wolves now is Jared Pelzel. So Pelzel comes in. And inbounding it now is Gansluckner in the right corner. Gets it out back towards center over to Bauer. That's Tyler Bauer. Over to Pelzel now. Pelzel back to Gansluckner, and now over to Webb. Webb on the left wing, back to the top of the key. Now onto the right wing is Gansluckner. Looking for a cutter inside. No one's really home. Now he tries to drive inside to work off a screen. Goes right. That gets cut off. Now left into the lane. Kicks it back out to Gillis. Gillis left baseline. 15-footer. Good. And so inbounded to Simon Bauer. Bauer across the timeline now. Comes to the top of the key. Thought about the three. Decided against it. Over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now drives in from the left wing. Puts up the shot. Up and in. So full court Panther press, 13-6 Panthers, 13 minutes remaining in the half. Quickly back the other way now comes Webb. Webb down to the right wing. Over to Gansluckner. Now they'll go back to the left wing. Top of the key, Bauer. Bauer, 3-ball! Tyler Bauer with the 3. He was wide open. Now Simon Bauer will bring it up across the timeline for the Panthers. 13-9, Panthers still lead. Over to Kurth. Kurth now to Biesterveld. Biesterveld left wing to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now to Berger. Berger right wing. Back to Hurlburt at the top of the key. Over to Kurth. Kurth left wing. 3-ball shot no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Quickly back the other way to Gansluckner. He comes down to the left wing. Has to pass it off now over to Pelzel. Pelzel now tries to drive in from the left wing. Bounce pass inside and knocked out of bounds by Berger. Host of changes for the Panthers now. Coming in, we have number 4, Cole Wittig. Number 10, Ethan Amadis comes in. Also, Ethan Hurlburt comes in. And number 21, Blaine Bauer in. So, get some changes here. So, working to get it in bounds. And that's inbounded now to Pelzel. Pelzel now back to Webb. Webb on the left wing. Now to Bartz. Bartz on the left wing. Over to Bauer. Bauer drives into the lane. Has to dish it off. It's going to be nope. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. They're going to say now they changed their call. That's going to be off of Hurlburt. All right, that's what I thought. So inbounding it now will be Bauer to our right. Bauer looking all the way back out to Webb. Webb now. He'll drive inside. Dishes it off to Bauer. Bauer can't hang on, and it goes out of bounds. And so we're ready to go. Inbounded now to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer now comes across the timeline for the Panthers. Hands it off to Wittig. Wittig drives in from the top of the key. Shot blocked. Coming up with it is the Wolves. Nice block. Loose ball and a foul. Shot blocked by Webb, and then Gillis came up with it, but we get a foul on Durand. Foul will be on Wittig. So inbounded is Bauer. Bauer inbounds it now to Webb. Webb nearly lost it on the far side. And now has to pass it off to Pelzel. Pelzel now over to Bartz. Bartz now back to Webb. Webb on the right wing. Now over to Pelzel. He'll try to drive inside. Can't do it. Has to pass it off to Webb. Webb drives left baseline. Shot no good. Loose ball coming up with it is Webb. Now he'll pass it off to Bartz. Bartz now passes there and tipped. Loose ball coming up, though. It was recovered by Pelzel, who got it back over to Webb with no travel. And so now to Webb. Webb right wing. Now into the right corner now, over to Pelzel. Pelzel now will pass it off inside to Bauer. Bauer goes into the lane. Shot travel this time. And so Ethan Hurlbert to inbound it. He'll inbound it to Bauer. Bauer now across the timeline for the Panthers. Comes over into the lane. Goes around 2 defenders. Has to kick it back out to Wittick. Wittick left wing. He'll drive inside. Now he has to kick it out now to Bauer. That's Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer now top of the key. Works off a screen from Anibis. Over to Wittick. Wittick now will try to drive inside. Gets to the top of the key. They can't go any farther. To Blaine Bauer now on the left wing. Blaine and Simon are in. And fakes right. Goes left. Blaine Bauer drives inside. Shot put up. Overlays it. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Coming up with a loose ball is Bartz. Back the other way now. Over to Webb on the right wing. Pass now over to Gillis. Gillis, 15-footer turnaround jumper shot, no good, out of bounds off of Blaine Bauer. Kurth coming in now for Simon Bauer. So to inbound it now will be Tyler Bauer. Panthers lead 13-9, 10:24 remaining in the half. As all the way out to Pelzel, and he'll have to bring it back up across the timeline. So now over to Gillis. Gillis on the left wing. Back over to Bauer. It's Tyler Bauer. And pass inside. Shot put up. Blocked by Hurlbert. Loose ball. Still a loose ball. Bodies falling all over the place. Bartz comes up with it. Gets it off to Gillis. Gillis puts up a shot. No good. Loose ball. And it's going to be off of Blaine Bauer. So it'll stay with the Wolves. So inbounding it now will be Bauer. Bauer to inbound it. Looking over to Pelzel now. He'll have to bring it back up court and come across the timeline. Across the timeline now over to Gillis. Gillis left wing. Back over to Webb. Webb on the right wing now over to Bauer at the top of the key. Bauer at the top of the key tries to move inside. Fadeaway jumper. Oh, what a nice shot by Bauer with the fadeaway. 13-11 Panthers up by 2. Over to Kurth. Kurth puts it up. Oh! Kurth has his own nice jump shot to respond. So 15-11 now Panthers. And over to Webb now. Webb quickly back the other way. Loses control of the ball at center court. Loose ball. Coming up with it is Kurth. Kurth loses the ball. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on number 22, Webb. And so Hurlbert to inbound it. Inbounded now to Kurth. And Kurth will bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. Hands it off now to Bauer. Bauer, top of the key now, back over to Wittick. Wittick, top of the key to Hurlbert. Hurlbert left wing, tries to drive inside, gets into the lane. Back over to Anibis. Anibis puts it on the ground, then puts up a shot. Blocked. Blocked out of bounds by Austin Bartz. It'll stay Panther ball. And so Kurth now to inbound it. Kurth looking, gets it over to Blaine Bauer, right wing, 3-ball, shot's good! Blaine Bauer gets the 3 to drain. 18-11 Panthers. Over to Hartung now. Across the timeline now over to Pelzel. Pelzel, right wing, 3-ball shot, no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Bartz. Bartz turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Anibis. Anibis to Kurth. Kurth quickly back the other way. Comes down to the right wing. Now hands it off to Bauer. Bauer squares up, 3-ball shot, no good on short. Gets his own rebound. Blaine Bauer tries to pass it off to Anibis. Anibis can't control it, saves it, gets it to Wittick. Wittick left wing shot, 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Parker Tron now across the timeline number 5, that's Zach Hartung for the Wolves. And whistle and travel. Travel will be on Austin Bartz. And now we get a whole slew of changes for the Panthers as Berger comes back in, Gunnar Hurlbert comes back in, Biestervelt comes back in, and Simon Bauer comes back in. Ball will go back to the Panthers. And so inbounded to Simon Bauer. And Simon Bauer across the timeline now. Alley-oop to Berger, shot no good. Hurlburt puts it on the ground, up and in. Hurlburt gets the rebound. And 20-11 now, Panthers. Across the timeline now comes Tyler Bauer for the Wolves. Down to the top of the key, hands it off to Hartung. Hartung, he'll drive in from the left wing, loses control of the ball, has to kick it back out now to Gansluckner, who comes into the lane, goes around 3 defenders, gets cut off, whistling a travel. Back to the Panthers. Full court Wolf press this time. Has Berger to inbound it. Berger inbounds it to Hurlburt. Hurlburt back to Berger. Berger over to Kurth. Still not across the timeline. Now over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt, right wing. Hands it off to Berger. Berger drives inside. Hop, skip, jump. Good. And timeout. Elmwood-Plum City, 22-11. Panthers lead. 7:19 remaining here in the first half. Thank you to Advent Health of Durand. Visit Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit adventhealth.com. Sundstrom and Company, your local tax experts. Call them now for tax planning, 672-4425 to schedule your appointment. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances, reputation, quality, pricing, and service at Shaw's Gas, downtown Durand. NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. And Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning. With around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. Visit Endless Summer's Facebook page for daily, weekly, and monthly deals from Endless Summer Tanning and Fitness, downtown Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible. Want to talk a little bit about tomorrow night's game, the WIAA Regional. Durand taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau. We will have the radio broadcast only, the radio broadcast tomorrow night on WRDN and on our streaming audio service. We will not have live video streaming of that game tomorrow night. Here on WRDN, we won't have it, and we won't have it on our YouTube channel per WIAA rules on how they do the tournaments. There would be additional rights fees that we would have to pay to be able to do that. So we only will have the radio broadcast tomorrow of the Durand Gale Electric Trempealeau girls game. Bounce pass now over to Hartung. Hartung now will come down to the wing. He'll try to drive inside. Ball stolen. Stolen by Bauer. Bauer back the other way. Quickly the other way. Over to Biesterveld. He can't hang on. It goes out of bounds. Now, from what I do understand, the Durand School District will have their normal live stream for tomorrow night's game. Again, the Durand School District will have their normal live stream that they have, the Eye in the Sky that they have through their website. They will still have the video. We will only have audio on air tomorrow night for that playoff game. So to bring it up court now is Gansluckner. Back the other way, foul will be on Berger. And so we'll try it again back at on the far side at center court rather. Over to Gillis. Gillis now on the left wing will try to drive inside. Nope, that ain't going to work. Andy loses control of the ball. Now he gets it over to Hartung. Hartung back to Pelzel. Pelzel now bounce pass inside to Gillis from the left wing. Into the lane. He's got Hurlburt all over him. Kicks it back out to the top of the key to Gansluckner. Gansluckner now to Hartung. Hartung over to Pelzel. Pelzel now on the right wing. Puts it over to Hartung. Hartung now back to Bauer. Bauer tries to drive inside into the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Berger. It'll stay Wolves ball. Panthers lead 22-11, 6:23 remaining in the first half. Ethan Hurlburt coming in for Berger. So Ethan and Gunner are in now for the Panthers. Gansluckner to inbound it. Looking over to Pelzel. Pelzel now right wing. Now out to Bauer. Bauer keeps it back towards center court. Over to Gansluckner. Gansluckner now to Pelzel. Pelzel now passes it back to Webb. Webb drives in the lane, kicks it back out. Now here comes a three ball from the right wing. And that's Tyler Bauer with another three. 22-14 Panthers. And Simon Bauer now across the timeline. Comes down to the top of the key over to Gunner. Gunner on the right wing. Now over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld drives in from the left wing. Hop, skip, jump, over, lays it, no good. Rebounded by Webb. Webb over to Pelzel. Pelzel nearly loses the ball. Loose ball, whistling a foul on Durand. That will be on Biesterveld. Whipple comes in now for a Pelzel, so it for the Wolves. So now inbounded to Whipple. Whipple will bring it across the timeline. Over to Bauer. Bauer now on the wing, passes it back off. Now over to Webb. Webb left baseline, kicks it out now. Here comes another three ball. Gansluckner with the three, and it goes over the back. That's out of bounds, so it'll be Panther ball. Full court Wolf press here coming up. Inbounded from Ethan to Gunner. Gunner now back to Ethan. Ethan stops now to Kurth. Kurth across the timeline. Here comes the trap back to Ethan. Ethan to Gunner. Gunner on the right wing. Gunner now looking for a cutter. Now he's going to just drive it inside from the right wing. Gets whistling a foul. And that'll be on number 15, Gillis. Going to the line for two is Gunnar Hurlbert. Thank you to Bowers LP Gas and Appliance for all of your propane needs, installation, and service. It's Bowers Gas, downtown Durand. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency. Hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. Jerry Bear & Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25 Durand. First free throw, no good. Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Next free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Over to Webb now. Webb now will pass it off to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline for the Wolves. Over to Webb. Webb now to Bauer. Bauer on the left wing. Passes it to Whipple. Whipple still on the left wing, trying to get it inside to Gillis. Gillis drives it around to Gunner. Gunner, though, partially blocks it. Gunner to Ethan. Ethan lays it up and in. Quickly back the other way. Now here comes the trap, but Bauer gets across the timeline and passes it to Whipple. Whipple now will begin to move down court. Over to Gansluckner. Gansluckner now to Bauer. Bauer on the right wing. Thought about the three, but better not. I got Biesterveld in my face. Bounce pass inside, stolen by Gunner. Gunner back the other way. Keeps it himself. Puts it up, underlays it, no good. Rebounded by Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer now to Biesterveld and count it, and the foul. And foul will be on number 15, Gillis. And so going to the line to complete the three-point play is Biesterveld. 26-14, Panthers lead, 4:15 remaining in the half. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good. And so back the other way come the Wolves. Gansluckner across the timeline now. Now coming in is Gillis from the right corner, has to kick it back out. Loose ball, tried to throw it back to the outside. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. So inbounded to Simon Bauer now. So Simon and Blaine are in, and Gunner and Ethan are in. Over to Ethan now. Ethan back to Gunner. Gunner bounce pass inside to Biesterveld. Biesterveld lays it up and in. And full court Panther press nearly stolen, but coming up with the ball is Bartz. Bartz across the timeline. Nope, not yet. Now he gets it over to Gansluckner. He'll get across the timeline. Gansluckner now over to Bauer. Bauer on the left wing, now comes back towards the top of the key, back to Bartz. Bartz now on the left wing. Looking for a cutter inside, no one's home. Now he'll try to drive inside himself, and now he's trapped, but now he'll try to get it inside. Pass is intercepted by Ethan. Ethan to Simon. Simon the other way, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. And quickly coming back the other way is Gansluckner. He'll come down to the left corner. He'll drive left baseline. Bounce pass intercepted by Simon Bauer. Loose ball, and wow, what a nice recovery by Ethan. Back to Simon. Simon Bauer now across the timeline for the Panthers. 3 minutes remaining in the half. 28-14 Panthers. To Biesterveld now. Biesterveld to Gunner. Gunner top of the key. Gunner now to Simon. Simon left wing. He'll drive in from the left wing. Puts it up, over, lays it, no good. Rebounded by Bartz. Quickly back the other way now. Over to Webb. Webb tries to drive in right baseline. Up and in. Nice job by Lucas Webb. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. Excuse me, that's on the way. We'll have ABC News, NASCAR News, and more. Biesterveld kicks it out to Gunner. Gunner, right wing, 3-ball, shot's good! Gunner Hurlbert with his first 3 of the night, 31-16 Panthers. Over to Whipple. Now Whipple back over to Bauer. Bauer will get it across the timeline to Webb. Webb nearly loses it on the wing. Now a 3-ball the other way, in and out, no good. And it'll be off of the Wolves. And so it's Panther ball. Ethan Anibis getting ready to come in. Comes in for Biesterveld. Inbounded to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline now over to Ethan. Ethan tries to drive inside, kicks it back out to Gunner. Gunner right wing, squares up, 3-ball, shot's good, wow! Gunner with another 3. And quickly back the other way now comes Bauer. Bauer nearly loses the ball. Back to Hartung now. Hartung, top of the key, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Blaine Bauer. Over to Simon now. Simon across the timeline to the top of the key to Gunnar Hurlbert, left wing. He'll try to drive inside, can't do it. Now to Ethan in the corner. Ethan back to Gunnar. Gunnar thought about the 3, but said nope. Head fakes, tries to drive inside, can't do it. Now to Blaine. Blaine, right wing, drives off the screen, puts up the shot in the lane, good! Blaine Bauer with the rebound. And the Wolves now come back the other way, and they get it across the timeline. Over to Webb. Or check that, that's Tyler Bauer. Tyler Bauer now back to Whipple. Whipple top of the key. Whipple tries to pass it inside, and now has to try and drive inside, works off the screen, puts up an alley-oop pass, whistling a foul. Nope, stepping out of bounds is number 11, Bartz. And so we'll go back to the Panthers. Kurth and Brenner come in, and Blaine and Simon Bauer both come out. So inbounded to Kurth. 53 seconds remaining in the half. Panthers lead 36-16. The SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up, along with Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Over to Ethan now. Ethan top of the key. Back over to Brenner. Brenner from the left corner comes up to the left wing, tries to get a bounce pass inside, a kick. That's a good defense too. Zach Hartung with the kick stops the play. Stays Panther ball, but it does stop the play. So now Kurth to inbound it to our left. Bounce pass inside to Hurlbert. That's Gunner. Gunner has to retreat back out, hands it off to Ethan. Ethan right wing. Bounce pass inside to Anibis. Anibis turnaround jumper in the lane, off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Come up with the rebound is Tyler Bauer. Quickly back the other way. Gansluckner. He'll come down to the left wing. Wolves will go for the last shot. They kick it back out now to Bauer. Bauer nearly lost the ball. Now out to Whipple on the left wing. 10 seconds remaining. Whipple to the top of the key. Over to Hartung. Hartung left wing. 3-ball shot no good. Rebounded by Hurlbert. That's Gunner. Gunner. He'll stop. Shot. Oh, good. We are at halftime as the Panthers lead 36-16. Coming up, we have our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. You're listening to Durand Panther Boys Basketball on WRDN.
You're never too old to learn something new. The Durand, Arkansas School District is now offering community education classes this winter. Classes are held via Zoom from the comfort of your home. Easy to schedule, inexpensive, and not a long commitment. There are classes in art, technology, health and wellness, baking, and more. To find out more, visit the Durand, Arkansas website and click on the Community Connections tab or pick up a booklet at the Durand Public Library. Join your friends and neighbors and learn something new by taking a community education class with the Durand, Arkansas School District.
Time for the Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, Eau Claire, and River Falls. And the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency of Durand.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
With classes starting again, now is a perfect time to show your school spirit with the new Panther mascot debit card from Security Financial Bank. SFB's Panther debit card is free with each new checking account, and SFB will donate $10 to Durand High School for each new card printed this school year. Now that's something to cheer about. Stop in the SFB office in Durand or call 888-254-0615 to make an appointment today. Go Panthers! Security Financial Bank, member FDIC.
ABC News, I'm Mark Remillard. The Georgia State Election Board has formally launched an investigation into former President Trump's phone calls to officials in the state in which he sought to overturn the results of the election after President Joe Biden's victory was certified twice. The Senate has agreed to the rules for former President Trump's second impeachment trial.
All parties have agreed to a structure that will ensure a fair and honest Senate impeachment trial of the former president.
Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says both sides will have up to 16 hours starting Wednesday to make their opening arguments. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is in quarantine after a member of his staff tested positive for COVID-19. And COVID-19 cases may be dropping dramatically in California, but variants are spreading. L.A. County Supervisor Hilda Solis.
With these new variants, COVID may be even easier to catch than it was a few months ago.
L.A. County is now limiting new vaccine appointments so there's enough doses for second shots. This is ABC News. In the past week, 15 people have died in avalanches in the U.S., making for the deadliest week since 1910. Avalanche danger remains high in Colorado, California, Utah, Alaska, Montana, and New Hampshire. Chicago public school students are heading back to the classroom.
The announcement from Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
We are here to announce the very good news that our children will be returning to in-person learning this week.
Chicago parent Janet Lusky says her fifth grade son has been struggling with remote learning.
He's not staying connected. I come home from work. He says he's got headaches.
Rosia Friend says her 6-year-old son needs to get back in the classroom.
You know, he's a little bit entertained on the screen, but he's not learning.
In-person classes will be phased in by grade. Dave Packer, ABC News.
And Tesla has invested about $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and will start accepting the digital currency as payment soon. The Tesla announcement sent the price of Bitcoin soaring 15%. I'm Mark Remillard, ABC News.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix. Your style delivered.
Okay, set it down over there and then go to Bay 5.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Need to keep going to finish.
Like Amir's warehouse. To expand capacity, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
With classes starting again, now is a perfect time to show your school spirit with the new Panther mascot debit card from Security Financial Bank. SFB's Panther debit card is free with each new checking account, and SFB will donate $10 to Durand High School for each new card printed this school year. Now that's something to cheer about. Stop in the SFB office in Durand or call 888-254-0615 to make an appointment today. Go Panthers! Security Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Racing at Daytona tomorrow night, and the champ is raring to go.
Yeah, I mean, just looking forward to getting the season started. Obviously, the beginning of a very long road.
I'm Woody Kane. The story next on NASCAR Today.
Okay, we've got Rick here, a veteran in the league who's gone 0-2 the past Valentine's Days. Do you think he can pull off a win this year?
I always like an underdog, Bob, but I'm not sure about this guy.
He's passing aisle 3, picks up a bag of wings. He dodges the produce section.
But will he pick up the heart-shaped box?
Heading toward the candy aisle. He's picking up speed. Oh, no, he chokes and heads straight to the checkout.
Unbelievable. This close to Valentine's Day.
Don't be a Rick. Make happy this Valentine's Day with a heart-shaped box of Russell Stover chocolates.
Hey, race fans, NASCAR Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace here from my friends at Blue Emu. If there's one thing I know in my line of work, it's how to go fast.
Race fans are going wild on the backstretch at Martinsville. Rusty Wallace for the...
I use Blue Emu because it works fast and you won't stink. Blue Emu means quality, and it's owned, distributed, and manufactured right here in the U.S. of A. So the next time you want Hall of Fame relief, reach for Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief. It works fast and you won't stink.
Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief, official pain relief cream of NASCAR.
The Busch Clash exhibition race kicks off the 2021 season Tuesday night at the Daytona Road Course, where defending Cup champ Chase Elliott raced in the Rolex 24 sports car event a couple of weekends ago and won the last time the Cup cars raced there.
An exciting week, always. I feel like when I get to Daytona, I'm excited and ready to get started. Like I said, it's a great week for our sport, big event, but also the first days of what is a very long season. And I think anybody that's traveled this deal knows that. So long road ahead.
No practice or qualifying for the Busch Clash, but NASCAR will draw for starting positions tonight. Catch it live on the Daytona Facebook page. I'm Woody Kane. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
You know, our lives are busy, and at times it's hard to seize an opportunity, especially one that's good for us. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables from Durand Fresh Market is simple and good for your health. Strapped for time? Durand Fresh Market has all the ingredients for a healthy meal for your family that can be prepared in under 10 minutes. Today and every day, Durand Fresh Market is filled with hundreds of healthy options, including locally grown items. Hometown proud, Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand.
Still using bias tires? Here's your chance to upgrade to Radial. This spring, Firestone Ag is making it easy with Farm Hard Rewards. Just head to your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer between now and April 30th. Get discounts as big as $200 per tire when you buy 2 or more eligible Firestone Radial tires. This deal doesn't last long, so visit Bowerbilt Tire and Service to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards soon. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For full details, visit FirestoneAg.com or contact Bowerbilt on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand to learn more.
Welcome back to Durand High School as we get ready for the second half on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Boys basketball, Mondovi is leading Glenwood City 27-24. That is at halftime from our JV game earlier tonight. Durand won that one 67-64. So those are some scores we have on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market's your hometown grocery store. Again, tomorrow night we'll have girls basketball, the WYAA playoffs. Now talking with some of the folks from the Durand, Arkansas School District. Okay, so Durand, the school district will be having their video stream. We're trying to work it out where I will actually have the play-by-play audio on the school district's video stream, and we'll also have it on the radio. So what will happen tomorrow night, you can watch the game on the school district website. We'll get a link on our Facebook page as well. We'll try to post that up tomorrow. And if we can work out some of the technical stuff, I'll be doing the play-by-play on the school district website. That's how we have to do it. So, but I'll have play-by-play on the radio and hopefully on the school district website with their video feed as well, because they will still have the live video stream tomorrow night. With the Durand Gale Electric Trempealeau girls basketball game. All right, inbounded to Kurth as we start the second half here at Durand, between Durand and Elmwood-Plum City. Alley-oop to Biesterveld. Biesterveld underlays it, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it will be go back to the Wolves. Panthers lead by 20. Full court press now as inbounded to Whipple. Whipple now to Bauer. Bauer quickly back the other way, over to Webb. Webb goes the other way, up and in. So Simon Bauer now will bring it up across the timeline. Bauer across the timeline, now over to Kurth. Kurth now comes over to the top of the key. Hands it off to Biesterveld. Biesterveld from the top of the key, long two, shot no good, loose ball. Tip
by Berger. Berger to Kurth. Kurth up and in. Well, that works too. Inbounded now to Gansluckner now inbounds it to Bauer. Back to Gansluckner. And back to Webb. Now look at it across the timeline to Whipple. Whipple to Gansluckner. He'll come to the top of the key. Over to Bauer now. Tyler Bauer, left wing, drives inside into the lane. Shot blocked by Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Simon Bauer. Bauer the other way. Whistle and no shot. Foul before the shot. Foul will be on number 21, Gansluckner, and so that'll be his second. Bauer to inbound it to our right to Hurlbert. Hurlbert now to Berger. Berger to Biesterveld on the left wing to Bauer. Bauer top of the key. 3-ball. Shot's good. Simon Bauer with a 3. 41-18 Panthers. Inbounded to Bauer. Bauer back to Gansluckner. Bounce pass stolen by Bauer. Simon Bauer with the steal. Stop. Dishes it off to Kurth. Kurth up and in. So inbounded now to Whipple. Whipple quickly across the timeline to Webb. Webb to the left, to the right wing. Ball knocked away by Bauer. Bauer to Berger. Berger back to Bauer. Bauer to Kurth. Kurth left wing drives inside. Whistling a foul before any shot. Foul will be on Gansluckner. That'll be his third. Hartung will come in for him now. So Simon Bauer to inbound it to our right. Panthers lead 43-18. Inbounded to Biesterveld. Biesterveld, top of the key, drives inside, shot blocked. And Biesterveld tried to save it. Stepped on the line and out of bounds. Shot blocked by Tyler Bauer, who will inbound it now to our right. Bauer now inbounds it to Hartung. Hartung back to Bauer. Bauer now to Hartung. Hartung quickly the other way to the left wing. Over to Webb. Webb drives into the lane. Whistle and a no shot. Foul will be on Biesterveld. His second. So we'll try it again. So Tyler Bauer to inbound it. And stolen on the inbound pass by Kurth. Kurth the other way. Shot up, overlays it, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Quickly the other way. It's going to go off of number 15, Gillis, and so we'll go back to the Panthers. 43-18, Durand leads 43-18. So inbounded to Simon Bauer now. And Simon across the timeline now. Keeps it himself into the lane. Tries to dish it off the Biesterveld. Gets deflected. And the Wolves come back up with it. Number 10 takes it coast to coast. Whipple, and he'll be fouled going up for a shot. Foul will be on Kurth. Going to the line for 2 is Whipple. Thank you to the Chenfit Smith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services by calling 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. Bauer Bill Tire and Service. Let Bauer Bill Tire and Service take care of your automotive needs under one roof. Give them a call at 672-8300 or visit them online at bauerbuilt.com. Next free throw on the way. Both free throws no good. Rebounded by the Wolves, then knocked away by the Panthers. Bauer to Kurth. Kurth up and in. And quickly back the other way. Then it's stolen. And nice job by Bauer. Bauer manages to get the dribble going, overlays it, rebounded by Kurth. Kurth puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Coming up with the rebound is Webb. Webb now back to Whipple. Whipple will come across the timeline for Elmwood-Plum City. Now back to Hartung. Hartung right wing, top of the key now is Bauer. Bauer tries to drive inside, ball tipped. Coming up with the loose ball is Whipple. Whipple 3-ball. So Whipple with a 3. And Simon Bauer now across the timeline. Over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert, 3-ball! Gunnar Hurlbert with another 3. 48-21 Panthers. Now Whipple. Whipple has the ball stolen by Biesterveld on his pass. Biesterveld up and in, count it, and the foul. Foul will be on number 22, Webb. And going to the line now to complete the three-point play is Biesterveld. Timeout. Wolves, with 14:36 remaining, 50-21. Durand leads. Thank you to the Cottage From floral arrangements to gifts for mom, remember, Sunday, Valentine's Day, visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. The JK Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand, featuring metal fabrication, custom painting, car restoration, and collision repair. Durand Fresh Markets, your hometown grocery store, Durand Fresh Market. Numbers Are Us, common sense bookkeeping, daily money management, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersareus.com or also on Facebook. Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. The hog sale going on right now at Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Riverside Grill, a Wisconsin country restaurant serving a real taste of Wisconsin. I always love the Friday night fish fry or the Saturday steak specials at Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more, visit www.coop. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WYDN. Still have a free throw with Biesterveld here to come up to try and complete the three-point play. All right, 50-21, Panthers lead, 14:36 remaining in the game. And a free throw on the way, off the end of the rim, no good. And so the Wolves will bring it back the other way. Across the timeline, over to Bauer now on the right wing. From the top of the key, shot partially blocked, no good. Loose ball, still a loose ball. Simon Bauer comes up with it to Kurth. Kurth to Gunner. Gunner up and in, gets the shooter's roll. And now the Wolves back the other way now is Hartung. Hartung on the right wing. Hands it off now to Bauer. Bauer to the top of the key at the free throw line. Long pass over to Whipple. Whipple in the corner. Check that Hartung in the corner. That's right corner. Now around the horn they go over to Bauer. Bauer top of the key. Now to Hartung. Tries to drive inside. Can't. Has to stop. Passes it off to Gillis. Gillis left wing. Drives inside. Nice move by Gillis. Up and in. Over to Simon Bauer now as the Panthers bring it up across the timeline. Over to Berger. Berger now to Hurlbert. Hurlbert back to Bauer. Bauer on the left wing. Works off the screen from Hurlbert. Gets to the free throw line. Shot put up off the back of the rim. No good. Loose ball. Still a loose ball. And coming up with it is the Wolves. And that is Hartung. Hartung across the timeline. Hartung now to Whipple. Whipple right wing. Tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Now has to pass it off to Webb. Webb over to Hartung. Hartung squares up left wing. Three ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Webb, crashing the glass. And up and in. Inbounded to Bauer now. And Bauer will come up across the timeline. Over to Kurth. Kurth now to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Hurlbert. Hurlbert to Berger on the right wing. Back to Hurlbert, top of the key, fakes the three. Now inside pass to Berger from Kurth. Kurth, or Berger rather, up and in. And quickly back the other way now comes Hartung. Hartung over to Bauer. Bauer now to Webb. Webb on the right wing. Over to Whipple. Whipple back to Bauer. Bauer on the left wing. Now off to Whipple. Into the corner now, and back pass out to Webb. Webb drives in from the left wing. Shot put up, no good. Gets his own rebound, crashing the glass, up and in. And so back across the timeline comes Bauer. Bauer now works off the screen from Berger. Back to Berger at the top of the key. Head fakes the three. Tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Now Kurth comes in from the right corner. Over to Biesterveld. Biesterveld into the lane. Bounce pass to Simon Bauer. Drives in from the left wing. Stop. Now he has to kick it back out to Kurth. Kurth right wing. Into the lane. Puts up the shot off the... Oh, gets the shooter's roll. Dawson Kurth has 12 on the night. Back the other way. Quickly come the Wolves. That's Hartung. Hartung now gets cut off. Now gets it to Webb. Webb right wing. Three ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer over to Kurth. Kurth into the lane. Oh, kicks it back out to Biesterveld. Biesterveld to Bauer. Bauer top of the key. Three ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bauer. That's Tyler Bauer for the Wolves. Passes it off to Whipple. Whipple across the timeline now. Now to Hartung. Hartung over to Bauer. Bauer Back over to Gillis. Gillis, 15-footer, shot no good. Rebounded by Berger. Berger over to Simon Bauer. Clock down to 11 minutes. 56-27 Panthers. Across the timeline now to Kurth. Kurth now over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt top of the key now to Berger. Berger right wing inside pass to Biesterveld. Biesterveld puts it up and in. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Durand. Durand leading 58-27. Thank you to the O'Galley Cheese Factory, now available from O'Galley Cheese Factory. Oh, those homemade squeaky cheese curds made right on site at O'Galley Cheese Factory. Martin Transport of Mondovi, celebrating their 75th anniversary. Visit martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. And the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving the needs of the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha. Brian Winnekins with you from Durand High School. Durand boys leading over Elmwood-Plum City 58-27 in boys basketball this evening. And to inbound it will be Tyler Bauer for the Wolves. So inbounded now to Hartung. Hartung across the timeline. Over to Pelzel. Now Pelzel will be is in. Over to Bauer. Bauer has to kick it back out now to Hartung. Hartung top of the key now to Bartz. Bartz left wing inside pass now to number 45 Solfest. Solfest tries to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Wittig. Wittig across the timeline. Back to Brenner, who's in. Brenner top of the key now. Over to Hurlburt. That's Ethan Hurlburt. To Blaine Bauer, loose ball though, still a loose ball. Wolves come up with it. And back the other way come the Wolves, quickly the other way. Driving all the way in, shot no good, rebounded by Hurlburt. And to Brenner. Brenner across the timeline, into the lane, back to Hurlburt. Hurlburt will drive in from the top of the key, up and in, Ethan Hurlburt. And across the timeline now come the Wolves, that's Hartung. Hartung now over to Bartz. Bartz on the left wing now, passes it off to Bauer. Kicks it back out to Hartung. Hartung puts up the shot, up and in. 60-29 Panthers. As Brenner now across the timeline. 9:28 remaining in the game. To Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer drives in from the right wing, through the lane, up and in. And across the timeline now comes Pelzel. Pelzel now passes it off to Solfest. Solfest has to hand it off to Bartz. Bartz left corner, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Hartung, up and in. Over to Bauer now. That's Blaine, or check that Brenner. Brenner across the timeline. Back to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now over to Anibis. Anibis top of the key. Anibis now to Brenner. Brenner right wing. Brenner goes to the left, now to the right. 15-footer shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Pelzel. Across the timeline come the Wolves. 62-31 Panthers. Pass it outside, back inside to Pelzel. Driving the lane, up and in. Nice job on that. They passed it into the corner and then back into the lane. Over to Wittig now. Wittig across the timeline. Tries to work off the screen from Anibis. Inside to Anibis. Puts it on the ground. Puts up the shot. No good. Crashing the glass. Whistling a foul. Blaine Bauer crashing the glass. And I think he's going to be he draws the foul. So inbounding it now will be the Wolves. That's Bauer to inbound it. Pelzel now will bring it up across the timeline for the Wolves. Now over to Hartung on the left wing. Hartung's going to try and drive inside. Can't do it. Has to kick it back out to Pelzel at the top of the key now. Back to Bartz. Bartz right wing. Over to Hartung driving into the lane. Puts up the shot. Up and in. 62-35 Panthers. Brenner across the timeline. Fakes the 3 now over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt top of the key. He's going to try and drive inside. Over to Wittig. Wittig left corner. 3-ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Pelzel now across the timeline. Down to the left wing. Does a spin move, now passes off to Bartz. Bartz driving left baseline. Does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by Anibis. Anibis to Brenner. Brenner now across the timeline. Towns to the top of the key now. Brenner works up the screen from Hurlburt. To Anibis at the top of the key. Annabis looking for a little help here, but hands it off to Wittick. Wittick nearly loses it, regains control, works off the screen from Annabis. Now scores up 3 ball off the back of the rim, no good. Crash in the glass, Blaine Bauer, loose ball. He comes back up with it. Right wing, he thought about the 3, decided against it, over to Hurlburt in the left corner, or right corner rather, back to Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer now hands it off to Brenner. Brenner left corner, left baseline, kicks it back out to Blaine Bauer on the left wing. He'll drive in, bounce pass to Ethan Annabis. Ethan Annabis in the lane, back to Bauer. Bauer puts it up and shot no good, rebounded by the Wolves. And across the timeline come the Wolves. Drive in the lane, puts up the shot. That is Bauer. Shot no good. It will be off of Durand. It will stay Wolves ball. 6:40 remaining, 62-35. Panthers lead. Coming back in is Gansluckner, and so he will inbound it to our left. Looking, still looking. Bounce pass inside to Solfest. Solfest kicks it back out to Bartz. Bartz left wing. Thought about the 3, said it better not do that. Inside to Solfest. Into the lane. Puts up the shot. Partially blocked. Loose ball. Coming up with it is Annabis. And then whistled a foul. Foul will be on number 13, Pelzel. So Brenner will inbound it. Getting a host of changes here. Berger coming back in. Biestervelt, Simon Bauer, Gunnar Hurlburt, and Dawson Kurth coming in to replace the 5 that were out. All right, so here we go. So, be inbounded to Simon Bauer now. Bauer across the timeline. Hands it off to Kurth. Kurth now to the top of the key to Hurlburt. Hurlburt bounce pass inside to Berger. Berger kicks it back out to Bauer. Bauer left corner, back inside to Hurlburt, or to Berger. Berger tries to put up a shot, whistling a foul. No shot, though, they're going to say. So, foul will be on number 24, and that's going to be Tyler Bauer. Simon Bauer to inbound it to our right. Inbounded to Kurth. Kurth now out to Berger. Berger top of the key, head fakes the 3, now tries to drive inside. Whistle and a travel. Webb comes back in, and Gillis comes back in. And so now inbounded to Pelzel. Pelzel now will bring it across the timeline. Over to Gillis. Gillis left wing now. Pass nearly intercepted, but Berger comes up with it. Back to Biestervelt. Biestervelt up and underlays it. No good. And out of bounds. It'll stay Panther ball. And so Bauer to inbound it. Inbounds it to Hurlburt. Hurlburt to Berger. Berger now to Biestervelt on the left wing. Back to Bauer. Bauer top of the key. Squares up. 3 ball short. No good. Rebounded by Gansluckner. To Pelzel. Pelzel now quickly across the timeline for the Wolves. Panthers lead 62-35. 5:39 remaining. Inside pass now to Bauer. Bauer puts it up and good. Over to Simon Bauer now for the Panthers. Across the timeline. And Bauer now works off the screen from Hurlburt. Over to Biestervelt. Biestervelt right wing. 3 ball shot no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Gansluckner back the other way. Bounce pass inside to Pelzer. Pelzer puts up a shot. Whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on Simon Bauer. Going to the line for 2 is Pelzel. And free throw on the way is no good. Thank you to Countryside Co-op. Find out about the Cenex Total Protection Plan warranty for your farm equipment today at Countryside Co-op. SFB, Security Financial Bank. Secure your future with your community bank. SFB, Security Financial Bank. Please thank our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Shot no good. Rebounded by Webb. Webb in the lane. Whistling a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul be on Berger. Also, thank you to Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Free throw, no good. So Webb's next free throw on the way. No good. Tip. Rebounded by the Wolves. That's number 15, Gillis, and he puts it up and in. So Bauer now across the timeline. Bauer now over to Kurth. Kurth right wing. Comes over the top of the key, back to Bauer. Bauer top of the key now. To Biesterveld left wing. He'll try to drive inside. Now he moves up to the top of the key, double dribble. And so we'll go back to the Wolves. And inbounded now to Pelzel. Pelzel across the timeline. Over to Gansleckner. Gansleckner now back to Gillis. Gillis in the corner. Now back to the top of the key to Hartung. Hartung over to Pelzel on the left wing. Tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Bounce pass inside. Oh, nice bounce pass inside to Webb. Webb drives left baseline. He puts it up. Shot no good. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Gunnar Hurlbert. Going line for two now is Lucas Webb. Reminder for tomorrow night's regional basketball game. The Durand, Arkansas School District will be having the live video stream on their website. What we're working on is I'll be providing audio for that live video stream, but the video stream will be on the Durand, Arkansas School District website. I'll also be doing the audio stream as well for the radio broadcast, our regular radio broadcast and live audio streaming as well. We'll do that, but the school district will have a video stream tomorrow night through their website, and we hopefully will have our audio as part of that. Going back the other way now, Wolves put up a shot, no good, rebounded by Hurlbert. Hurlbert to Berger. Berger back out to Gunner. Gunner, top of the key, squares up, three ball, shots good. Oh, I thought that was partially tipped, and Hurlbert makes it fall anyway. Quickly back the other way now. Inside that is Gillis. Gillis puts up a whistle or shot partially blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Wolves ball, 65-40 Panthers. And so inbounding it now is Gansleckner. 3:56 remaining in the game. Inbounded to Pelzel. Pelzel left wing. Now out to Hartung. Hartung back towards the top of the key. Back to Gansleckner. Inside pass to Webb. Webb kicks it. Turnaround jumper. Good. Webb has 11 on the night, by the way, for the Wolves. Brenner now will bring it up across the timeline. And loses the ball. How could that be a... How would that be over and back when it was tipped? But okay. So inbounding it now will be Gansleckner. So inbounded now to Hartung. Must have been that he touched it beforehand. And back the other way. And shot put up. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Hartung. Over to Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer now. Here comes the trap. He dribbles right through it. Another trap though. Now off to Wittick. Wittick has his shot blocked. Loose ball. Back the other way over to Hartung. Hartung lays it up and no good. Rebounded by Webb. Webb puts it up and in. Inbounded to Blaine Bauer. 65-44 Panthers. 2:58 remaining. Over to Brenner. Brenner now comes down to the right wing. Back to Wittick. Wittick back towards center. To Brenner. Brenner now to Anibis. Anibis left wing. Anibis back to Brenner. Brenner loses control of the ball. Webb to Pelzel. Pelzel now back the other way, up and in. Whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be on Pelzel. That'll be his second. So we'll try it again. Hurlbert to inbound it. Inbounded now to Bauer. That's Blaine Bauer, quickly the other way. Gets across the timeline, keeps it himself. Bounce pass to Anibis. Anibis puts it on the ground, puts it up and in. Well, Ethan Anibis, his first points of the night. And quickly back the other way now comes the Wolves. And that's number 15 driving into the lane. Turnaround shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. That's Gillis, puts it up and in. Inbounded now to Blaine Bauer. Blaine Bauer now to Hurlbert. Hurlbert. Here comes the trap at center court. Bounce pass back to Bauer. Over to Brenner. Brenner left corner. Back over to Anibis now. Anibis to Blaine Bauer. Three ball. Shot no good. Loose ball. It'll go off of Ethan Hurlbert. It will be Wolves ball. Coming up, our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show. We'll get scores from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Also, Hope to talk with Coach Radetsky as well. Plus, we'll review what's going to happen tomorrow night with coverage of the Durand Gaelic Trempealeau playoff game, how we're going to try and do that. So be listening for that here coming up during our Bower-Built Panther post-game show. Across the timeline now come the Wolves. That's Pelzel. Over to Solfest. Solfest now on the wing. Passes it back off to Whipple. Whipple on the right wing. Back to Hartung. Hartung back towards center. Hartung tries to drive inside. Keeps it himself, puts up the shot, no good. And Brenner with the rebound. Now he gets trapped. He's in trouble. Whistle and a travel. Minute 27 left in the game. 67-28. Panthers lead. And Bartz now to inbound it over to Solfest. Solfest puts it up and in. So inbounded now to Wittick. Wittick. Pass nearly intercepted, but Anibis comes up with a loose ball. Then it's another loose ball, and the Wolves come back up with it. Inside pass now, and loose ball again. Coming up with it is Wittick. Wittick across the timeline to Anibis. Anibis to Bauer. Bauer has to retreat back out. Now he'll drive into the lane, whistling a foul. Foul is on number 11, and that is Bartz. So going to the line for the 1-and-1 is Blaine Bauer. Again, coming up, our Bower-Built Panther post-game show. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. And across the timeline comes Elmwood-Plum City. Over to Pelzel. Pelzel left wing. Under a minute remaining. Pelzel now in the left corner. Over to Solfest. Solfest puts it up high off the glass. No good. Loose ball, still a loose ball, still a loose ball. And coming back up with it is Whipple. Here comes a three ball. Shot's good off the glass. Bank it in. Why not? Still counts as three. And coming in now is Dre Bauer. He'll come in for Brenner. So now we've got Blaine and Dre in, and now also coming in is Ethan Feedy. He'll come in, so Blaine Bauer will come out. So Ethan Feedy to inbound it. Over to Bauer. Bauer now. Here comes the trap. Gets it over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert quickly across the timeline. Tries to dish it off. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Wolves. And back the other way come the Wolves down. 18 seconds remaining. Over to Pelzel. Pelzel tries to drive inside. Puts up the shot. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Wittick. Whistle and a foul. 10 seconds remaining. And we'll get some free throws. Foul will be on Solfest. All right. So going to line for the 1-and-1 is Wittick. Free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Solfest. Quickly back the other way come the Wolves. 6 seconds remaining. Pelzel now inside pass to Bartz. Bartz puts it up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Anibis, and that's the end of the game. So tonight, the Panthers win 67-53 over Elmwood-Plum City. Coming up, we have our Bower-Built Panther post-game show. You're being brought to you by Bower-Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. You're listening to Durand Panther Boys Basketball on WRDN. WRDN.
I'm Brian Winnekins from WRDN Radio. Recently, I learned about daily money managers. What's a daily money manager? This is someone that can help you out with your daily finances, and it's not just limited to families with high net worths or just a lot of money. Older adults can benefit from the services of a daily money manager with the task of handling bills, deposits, and payments. People who are always on the road, or even those who just prefer to have someone else handle those daily finances. Rhonda at Numbers R Us would be a great daily money manager. She's certified with the American Association of Daily Money Managers. She'll provide accountability, help you avoid fees, help you avoid family conflicts, and most importantly, help you avoid fraud. Learn how Rhonda can benefit your family's finances as a daily money manager. Give Rhonda a call at Numbers R Us, 715-672-8093, 715-672-8093, or visit Rhonda online at numbersrs.com.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bauer Built Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bauer Built Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
Still using bias tires? Here's your chance to upgrade to Radial. This spring, Firestone Ag is making it easy with Farm Hard Rewards. Just head to your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer between now and April 30th. Get discounts as big as $200 per tire when you buy 2 or more eligible Firestone Radial tires. This deal doesn't last long, so visit Bauer Built Tire and Service to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards soon. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For full details, visit FirestoneAg.com or contact Bauer Built on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand to learn more.
Welcome back to Durand High School, where tonight Durand wins it by a score of 67-53. Let's run down scoring for tonight for the Panthers. Let's see, what do we got? We've got Dawson Kurth with 12. Also, Joseph Biestervelt had 15. Gunnar Hurlbert had 18. Simon Bauer had 5. Blaine Bauer had 7. Caden Berger had 4. With the win, Panthers improved their Dunn St. Croix record to 7-4. Meanwhile, for the Wolves tonight, leading the way was Lucas Webb. He had 15 on the night. Tyler Bauer and Basil Gillis both had 10. Zach Hartung had 9. Jared Pazel had 4. Dwayne Whipple 3, and Andrew Solfest had 2. With the loss, Panthers the Wolves drop to 5-7. Let's run down some scores that we have, at least at the moment, on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market's your hometown grocery store. In the second half, it was Glenwood City. They were still leading over Mondovi 36-34. Let's see if any other ones have updated yet. Nope, not yet. From our JV game, it was Durand winning over Elmwood-Plum City 67-64. Hope to talk with Coach Radetzky here in just a moment. Just waiting to see if he'll be coming back out of the locker room and get a chance to chat with him. Here he comes now. Awesome. So we're going to keep it right here, and we'll talk with Coach Radetzky, and then we'll wrap up with our final break. We will run down what's going to happen tomorrow night, at least some of the plans with that for tomorrow night's game. So, Coach, you wanted to start off fast, and that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job putting pressure on him early, and we kind of followed Joey Biestervel's lead there. I mean, he really had it going for us right away. You know, got a couple. I think he had a block on one end, and then he was on the receiving end of the fast break layup on the other end. I mean, he just was all over the place to start, and I think that we fed off that, and you could see it. Everybody just stepped their game up, and then as the game went on, Gunnar kind of got hot from downtown, and I mean, it was just a good all-around game. I would have liked to seen our guys kind of close it out there and not give up some second chance points to them down the stretch there where they kind of caught back up to us. But, you know, for the most part, those guys did a pretty good job.
Well, yeah, Gunnar ends up having, he had 4 threes on the night, 18 total. But, yeah, for a while there, it was just like the hoop was like as big as a bushel basket. I mean, he could just hit it from anywhere.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was hot, and I was kind of yelling at him to set up a play, and he just fired it, and it was nothing but net. You know, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. How you gonna? Now, meanwhile, you know, Dawson Kurth had a very nice 12 points on the night, and a lot of that was in traffic.
Yep. Yeah, he did a good job in transition and pull-up jumpers. He's got a nice little pull-up when he gets in there, and they were falling for him.
Meanwhile, again, in the last part of the game, he had a lot of the reserves in, but I know that was something. It got a little sloppy, and I'm sure that wasn't something you wanted to see.
No, it was not. But it wasn't at a point in the game I wanted to bring anybody else back in. I wanted them to suck it up and play it out, and it's a good learning experience for them. And we kind of talked about that. You know, we want to close it out, and it's tough because there isn't that third big that I could put in there with that group. It's more, you know, 3 kind of small, so it was tougher for them rebounding, I could tell, but. That's what it is. You know, they got to go out there and earn it. I said, I think you guys were worrying about getting it on the offensive end more than getting stops. So we talked about it, but they'll be fine.
All right. Well, again, nice win tonight. Back up to 7-4, and we get to play these guys again on Saturday.
Yep, we get Colfax and then back at them again. So.
All right. Well, congratulations, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Durand head coach Justin Radetzky coming up. On our Bowerville Panther postgame show, we are going to run down what's going to be happening tomorrow and some of the other events going on with the Durand, Arkansas School District. We'll do that here coming up on the Bowerville Panther postgame show, brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Still using bias tires? Here's your chance to upgrade to Radial. This spring, Firestone Ag is making it easy with Farm Hard Rewards. Just head to your local certified Firestone Ag tire dealer between now and April 30th. Get discounts as big as $200 per tire when you buy 2 or more eligible Firestone Radial tires. This deal doesn't last long, so visit Bowerville Tire and Service to take advantage of Farm Hard Rewards soon. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For full details, visit FirestoneAg.com or contact Bowerville on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand to learn more.
Welcome back to Durand High School as tonight the Panthers win over Elmwood-Plum City 67-53. So tomorrow night we have the girls basketball team taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau, a WIAA regional. So here's how we're going to try and work this out. Okay, I will be doing my normal radio broadcast. We'll have the Advent Health Panther preview at about 6:50 or so. Between 6:45 and 6:50. The tip-off will be right up at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So I'll be doing the audio part of it on air and on our streaming audio service. Now, we're going to work it out with the school district where we're going to put my audio on the school district's live stream feed. So that's what we're trying to, we just got to get a couple things figured out, but that's the plan. So if you always watch the games through our website or through our YouTube channel for tomorrow night for the playoffs, you have to go through the Durand, Arkansas School District website like you normally would if I wasn't here at all. So that's how we're going to try and do that tomorrow night, and it'll be on Channel 99 with my audio. So that's how we're going to kind of work that out. Again, there's a lot of things with the WIAA regarding the tournaments that I can't do the live stream through the radio station. It has to be through the school district. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow night. So if you're not going to be watching the game, you can listen to it on air on 1430 AM and 107.3 FM or through our website at realcountry1430.com. Click on the Listen Now button. If you want to watch it and hear me doing the play-by-play, it'll be on Channel 99 or on the school district's live stream link that they'll have at the website. So that's how we're going to do that tomorrow night. Then on the 11th, we'll have boys basketball at Colfax. Then at least scheduled for the Friday night, the boys, or check that on Saturday rather, the boys are at Elmwood-Plum City, that game to be held in Plum City. On the 16th, the boys, they will be playing Gale Electric Trempealeau in a regional game. We'll probably do that game the same way we're doing the game tomorrow night. Now, obviously, if the girls win on the 9th, then they'll have a game in Prescott, and that'll be a game that we'll be doing for that one. It'll be audio only because I won't be able to do what we're going to do with the Durand, Arkansas School District. So you need to thank Mr. Klaus for that and Mr. Doverspike for that, how they're being able to kind of put all of this stuff together. So that's what's going to be happening tomorrow as we'll be back here with the playoffs, the WIA regionals, with the girls taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau again. The Advent Health Panther preview about 6:45 to 6:50. Tip-off at 7 o'clock. Final score tonight, Durand wins at 67-53. You've been listening to Durand Panther boys basketball here on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.